We bring more than 44 countries came together from global south to global north. In one movement, in one space, we have tens of ships, hundreds of participants who are going to be on board of those ships, and hundreds of people who are organizing the process. And we agreed to give it the name of Global Sumud Flotilla. Global because it represents the globe, because 5 continents are participating. Sumud, resilience, which is inspired by the resilience of the Palestinian people. We are doing this with the conscious that whatever the risks we are facing, it's nothing compared to the risks that Palestinians have been facing for the past 22 months, and they are still facing until today. The Israeli government is a genocidal government that has absolutely no respect for international law, has no respect for human rights, and has no respect for conventions. Everything is possible unless governments and countries decide to stop their complicity, and they act. They act to defend the human rights, and they act to guarantee a safe passage for this flotilla that is composed of civilians who are carrying a humanitarian aid and going to try in a non-violent way to bring food and medicine into Gaza and to break the siege on Gaza. So this is a responsibility of the politicians.
We are sending food, we are sending food items, we are sending baby supplies, medicines, and we are in contact with the people inside of the Gaza Strip to make sure that what we send is what is most needed inside of the Gaza Strip. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that this is not a mission to send food and aid inside of the Gaza Strip. It is a mission to break the barriers and to pressure governments into letting the aid that is already at the borders to enter into the Gaza Strip. We can only say that in the sense of the number of boats, this is going to be the biggest ever in the humanitarian world and in the history of the humanitarian work. And also in the number of participants, of countries, of people supporting, of people working on the ropes. That's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, that is going to happen. And we know that there is a bigger risk of all these people being deported, and even the risk of Mavi Marmara happening all over again. But this is something we have to face. I think as a humanitarian activist, you put hope in the smallest sliver of light, and we see that light at the end of the tunnel. We see the hope in the faces of the Gazans.